Hello everyone and welcome to the first week of, well, sort of the third week of the PBAL this season, season 4 I believe. I am taking over for another coach who dropped out of the league because this is one of the few Wi-Fi leagues that allow me to do a 20-minute timer, so we're doing it. And I've wanted to do this for a while, so as you guys may have seen, there was a video that was posted regarding the team and the transactions I've made, and I am super duper excited for this team. So we are already connected. I'm not used to doing this again, so I didn't really get a chance to do my intro. I don't want to keep him waiting any longer, so we're going to get this battle started, and we are going to not waste anybody's time. Alright everyone, welcome back, and we are going to get ourselves started. We're going to see which 6 Mons he brought right now. So he's got the Abomasnow, Milotic, Hitmonlee, Vivulaby, so, okay. Interesting, hold on. So he's got no Rapidash, he's got no Aegislash, he's got no Flygon, he's got the Hitmonlee, he's got the Volaby, he's got the Milotic, he's got the Silvally, he's got the Galvantula, and he's got the Abomasnow. So, weather wars are happening. I did bring my Drought Milotic. Is incredibly good in this matchup. I still think my Scarf Braviary is a pretty good lead. The Galvantula is annoying on some level, but it isn't the end of the world if it does lead. Dragapult resists both its stabs and pretty much every move that it learns. So I think my Scarf Braviary... Why does my Dragapult not have an item? Ah! Okay. Well, my Dragapult's not holding an item, so we're going to have to deal with that. It was supposed to be Spooky Plate, which makes a couple of calcs better. It's not actually the end of the world that it's not holding anything. I'm not sure why. I guess plates don't trade, so I should have known that. And I should have put on just any item, but I didn't notice it until just now, so... Oh well. We're gonna jump into our first battle on Wi-Fi in a long time without an item. Spooky Plate, it was helpful, but it wasn't really that helpful. Wow, my computer audio is really loud. I don't think you guys can hear it in the mic, but it was very loud for me. So anyway, we're gonna pull up my damage calculator, because I forgot to do that beforehand, because I am out of practice, guys, and we don't have a lot of time. Brave Bird's free, so I'm just going to click it, let him take the time to make his move, and in the meantime pull up a calc for my team. Alright, so that thing's going to go straight down without an issue. Cool. So I'm going to mark that down. Abomasnow's dead. So Braviary kills Abomasnow with Brave Bird. Do I need it for anything else at this point? Since I outspeed him if he's not Scarfed, and I expect him not to be, I kind of expect him to be sashed. Again, I could go into my Dragapult, but I don't think I need to. So I could just go for another Brave Bird here, and the Hail will help take this thing down if he is sashed. And we are just going to click Brave Bird. This should kill. If he's not sashed, this will just kill. He is sashed, so that's fine. He could set up Sticky Webs. That would be fine by me if he does it. He'll die to... Okay, he goes for the Volt Switch. That's a good play. So he won't die, and my Braviary will. But that's okay. Braviary did what it needed to do. So Galvantula kills Braviary with Volt Switch. Yeah, Galvantula has Volt Switch. And it's sashed, which was cracked. Volaby comes out here. And I could change the Hail into Sun, since he has no access to Hail anymore. I could go out into my Bisharp, which can Stealth Rock freely and knock off freely without any repercussion there. And I don't think he can't, I mean, he might have Heat Wave or something, but I'm not too worried about it. I could also go out into my, I'm just going to go to Ninetales here. I think Ninetales ends up being my best play, and I can set up a substitute. And, aw, Shiny's so pretty. So anyway, get rid of the Hail at this point, set up the Sun, and go for a sub. He can't really do anything about that at this moment in time. He's going to be Eviolite. That's fine. We can handle an Eviolite Vullaby, depending on what move he goes for, I could Encore him into it. Vullaby. Let's assume that he's physically defensive. Actually, let's just assume he's very defensive. So Foul Play potentially does break this substitute. He goes for the Toxic, and now I can Encore him into Toxic, so he can't Foul Play or anything and break my sub, which is ideal. And then I can start setting up Calm Minds. Because I expect him to stay in here. And so now he's stuck. This is a free Calm Mind for me. And he's probably going to say, okay, Milotic's free, safe, doesn't take a ton of damage. It does. It does take a ton of damage. Let's not lie to ourselves, guys. Sun boosted, if I can get to +1 or +2, I'm doing like 60% to that. You know, without the Sun, it's doing about 50%, but that's okay. Once I get to +1, one Scald doesn't even break my substitute, if he's not invested. So, Milotic, in Sun, he comes in, cool. Yeah, +2. Scald's doing 13% max. And at +2 special attack, Fire Blast is doing about 50%. So, and in Sun, is that Sun boosted? Yeah, it's Sun boosted. And so I can Calm Mind again. See what he wants to go for. And we'll see. I would love to see Ninetales just rampage through this team right now. Goes for the Scald. That's not going to break my sub. And I can go for another Calm Mind here. No, the next one will break it anyway. How many turns of Sun do I have left? One more turn. This is the last turn of Sun. Alright, a part of me wants to capitalize on Sun and just go for the Fire Blast. A part of me just says, just go for the Calm Mind, substitute next turn. He can't do anything to it. He can't break that lock right now. And, yeah, see where we can go from there. Obviously, he does still have access to the Galvantula, which outspeeds, but it's not going to break my subs anyway at +1 billion. So it's really just the Hitmonlee and the Silvally that are going to be the two. I outspeed the Silvally, but... so there's another sub. This should break it. It does. Okay, that's fine. I can just sub again. I have no... There's no downside to that at all. And yes, the Sun's gone, but I think that was probably my best play anyway. Because I can against this Milotic, get to +6. If I take a little bit of time. Now Scald's doing a little bit more. He has Substitute. Whoa! Really? Why? Okay, I can Encore through the Substitute, I think. I'm like pretty sure Encore doesn't... Hold on. Let me double check. Encore could hit through Substitute, yep. So we're just gonna Encore... Oh, don't Dynamax, that's illegal. That's illegal. And so now he's just stuck using Substitute. Literally forever. And losing HP. And now... we continue to get Calm Minds. This thing will eventually die to its own Flame Orb. You knew I had Encore. So do you switch out now? Or do you just keep substituting while I just sit behind mine and Calm Mind? I don't know how long I have. I know battles are only 20 minutes. According to my thing. I've been recording for about 12. I think we started the battle about 5 minutes in, so we have over half the battle left over, so that's okay. We're at +4, so that's good. And the thing is, I could Fire Blast here. Do I want to? No, I don't see why not just go for... I don't see why not get greedy, right? So now we're at +5. I don't see a reason to get +6. Honestly, he could switch out on this next attack. So I'm just going to... And the Encore ends, and I have to Encore him again, and that just takes time. So I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast here. He'll substitute and lose a bunch of HP. There's the Encore ends now. Oh, I have to Encore again then. I have no choice. And he may switch out on that, knowing that I have to Encore again. But nope, he doesn't switch out, so this Milotic continues to be chipped down. My Ninetales is pretty much just gonna sit here. Is this stall-y? Is this considered stall? I'm not sure. It's setup. Is setup stall? I've never been good at setup, but I feel like Ninetales and I, we have a connection. Alright, at this point, is there a reason not to get to +6? Yes, I want to Fire Blast now. I want to Fire Blast now, break this substitute, and force him to sub again while he still has the HP to sub again. And then he may die to burn. And if I miss, I want to have another chance to do it while his Encore is still going on. That's why it's important. He also may switch out here. He very well may. And if he does, then whatever he switches in is dead. Because it's taking a +5 Fire Blast. Now the big thing is, you know, it's a +5 Fire Blast, sure, but it's also... so he doesn't switch out. And we're going to click Fire Blast, we're going to land it. And that will break his substitute. There's no way it doesn't. There's no way it doesn't do 25% from +5. Goes for the sub again. Goes down to where now he's encored into substitute for one more turn. And now I can set up to +6 and have no worries about it at all. If he switches out, it's not a big deal. Because now he'll die to his own burn. Ninetales not getting the kill. It couldn't anyway because of the damage that it just did. So now this is a free Calm Mind, Milotic. We see Flame Orb. We see Substitute and Scald. And it dies to burn. Alright, so we're +6/+6 behind a substitute. His Hitmonlee has not popped whatever item to make it unburdened it is. So as long as I don't miss a Fire Blast, I should not have any trouble here. He goes out into the Vullaby. Do you even take a Fire Blast? Look, I know you've got Eviolite. I know I'm not Sun Boosted right now. But this should kill. Yeah. So Ninetales kills Vullaby with Fire Blast. Alright, Vullaby's down. Hitmonlee would be the only thing that really scares me. What Silvally are you? Steel? Okay, just don't miss the Fire Blast. Okay, lands the Fire Blast on the Silvally. Drops that. Again, it's really... Oh, that's a crit too? That did not matter. Especially because he was Steel. It really comes down to, is he unburdened Hitmonlee? Galvantula outspeeds, but it won't break my sub. And what does he have to pop it is really the question. Like, right, if he's going White Herb with close combat, then he doesn't have a chance to pop it until I've already attacked. But that being said, if I miss my Fire Blast and he pops his close combat, breaks my substitute, then he is able to attack me with a close combat from there. But if he's like a normal gem fake out, I don't even know if normal gem's in this game. He doesn't outspeed naturally. Fire Blast lands. Yo, my this Ninetales, guys. I have never used a Ninetales before. Kills Silvally with Fire Blast. Ninetales kills Hitmonlee with Fire Blast. And now it's just, do I land this last Fire Blast? He can't even break the sub in one hit, no matter what he clicks. So I have 4 Fire Blasts to not miss all of them. His Volt Switch shouldn't break my substitute. I'm at +6 special defense. That's a crit. That's a crit. Alright. Well, Ninetales wants to be on the field for this. Ninetales wants to sit on the field and say, you know what? I don't even need my substitute. Kills Galvantula with Fire Blast. And welcome to League format Ninetales. I have never used my mascot in a competitive game before in Draft League, and let's go, everybody. We are here. We are going through this league. I don't even care what happens the rest of the season. That Ninetales set the tone. Absolutely set the tone. That was ridiculous. That will never happen again. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're back in league format. The 20-minute timer has not been a problem for me, and especially if you get a +6/+6 Ninetales, it certainly isn't a timer. Oh, I love it. I love it, Ninetales. You're my hero. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back here next week as we continue on in a brand new league for us. We started with a 1-1 record. We were +4, so that brings us to 2-1. And hopefully we continue on from there. Basically exactly where we started the PCL. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Take care, everybody.